So here we are, back in Nordran, just outside of Nordran still. Last look at the lovers. There is still work to be done here, but it will be done at the weekend. I won't be doing any more of this on the stream. I think this wasn't here last week, in last week's video. This is a small mining outpost. Access down here that comes down directly next to a mine shaft. I'm not sure if this was here. Nothing much to it, just obviously farmland. There'll be a road going all the way up to this, and then there'll be, I think, maybe a cattle farm. Sheep, by the looks of it. Here, maybe something down in this dip. But as I say, that will be done at the weekends, and probably starting tomorrow, in fact. The bridge is finished. I'm actually fairly happy with it as well. I was a little concerned about narrowing the gap and how it would integrate, but it came out pretty good. I'm not sure that there's anything that really needs to be done above the ground on the hill, but there's still stuff that really ought to be done down here. I just don't know what. So, at the beginning of the week, after doing as much as I felt like I was going to do here, I moved off in this direction. One of the last major structures that I'm threatening to build out here. Coming along fairly nicely, but there is still work that needs to be done underground, as well as tidying up on the upper level as well. These statues are modelled after the man statues that I use elsewhere, and they're actually going to have armour put on them to a degree. I'm still deciding, this was done first, this was done afterwards. And I'm still deciding whether they will both be this, or both be this, or they will stay different colours. But yeah, they also have stuff to be done. This was actually an existing temple. I knew it was here at some point after finding it for the first time. Obviously something spawned in the shaft while I was doing the upper part, I think. I never heard it happen, but clearly something blew up on the pressure plate and took out everything, so I have no idea what was actually in here. I actually shunted the entire desert temple one block this way to set it on the grid coordinates that I usually use. Wasn't hugely important, but I did. So this is still partly the inside of the original, as is this. Some of these blocks are part of the original. But eventually I just simply built a double-sized pyramid temple over the top of it, which is where all of this has been put in. The two front towers are double the size. The pyramid steps are a reduction by just a small amount, just to give it some features on the outside. So yeah, there's a fair amount to do still in order to get this up to par. Plus I'll probably have to go into the nether at some point and actually build a complementary structure. I deleted the nether file folder, so when I go through this portal for the first time I will come out in a brand new nether. Some railcart system was lost that allowed you to pass between certain points of the empire, but they were they weren't in need of updating, to be honest, so not much of a loss. I still have the original as well, so I would be able to put something in a structure block if I really felt the need to. But that's what I've been doing so far, and I'm gonna cut this off for YouTube and get on with it. Yeah, here it is, coming along together fairly well. I'm fairly pleased with it. Still haven't decided whether I'm gonna make this one the same as this one, or just decorate this one in red colours, or, well, I think it's a bit late to decide I'm going to swap this to red, because I should have made that decision about, I don't know, 2 hours ago. But I shall say adieu.